Wanna see you with it, sure could treat you right. Give me just a minute of your time tonight. We both are here to have big fun, so let it rip.
Bitches know that I'm peeing, I'm thugging, I'm still in the street. If he run up, I out and delete, clean the Glock and repeat. It get hot, throw that bitch in the creek, hit the spot, it's 100 a piece. I went flawless, my teeth diamond, boy, this shit wet as a sea. That boy dumb in the bitch, if he reach, I'ma go to the D. Let's be real, Stevie wanted to see that I'm having this shit and I'm flipped. Labels call every week, I can't sign, I got cases to beat. Plus I touch 80K every week, ain't gon' lie, this shit sweet. Let it whip if he step on my feet, on my son, you should slide every week. Ever shot out a G with no dose so them niggas can see who it was just to see if they street. Don't get put on the T, on the net tryna act like you gangster, I got enough bread for the fee. Bitch, you know I'm a G, I got killers, come straight out the east, they pull up on a horse with a stick. Bitch, I'm fucking for free, don't you dare say the pussy a feet, cause you bound to get left in the street. I make 10 off the feet and I ain't touched the bow in some weeks, but I know we're OG for the cheap. Cross the line, but I tweet, gotta know I ain't going for nothing. You think that I'm can't come and see.
See you with it, sure could treat you right. Give me just a minute of your time tonight. We both are here to have big fun, so let it whip.
Hey, let it whip in the pot in my spot, all that powder was locked. Once the freeze had a taste, it was hot. Think I'm capping, I'm not, boy, you better go ask for my spot on my son. It was me and D-Rock. From the knife to the block, boy, that shit just a skip in the hop. Like KB getting scats out the lot. This shit out off a rock, now I'm rolling. My bitch, she controller, she like to keep one in my Glock. Let it whip if he running my spot, let it whip if he think that he hot, just to showing me now. Let it whip when I'm spinning the block, whip again if we ain't get him got. When we catch me, pop out the whip since he say that I fly. Bought another the shit on now, now let's talk about the watch. And the chain of shit, all of these racks had to say I done turned up a notch. Hey.
Wanna see you with it, sure could treat you right. Give me just a minute of your time tonight. We both are here to have big fun, so let it whip.
Testing, alright. You can cut out that other shit.
Hey, yo, aim.
Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas, where we sit riding swangers and put diamonds in our necklace. Pour drink inside my lemonade till it look like a Pepsi. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't fuck with Texas. Hey, we always strap, we keep our weapons. My mama from the A, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pimp C was a guy before he went to heaven. I knew what pushing P was before Gunna even said it. Hey, C0 taught me keep my weapon and never trust a nigga or a bitch cause it's expected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and throw sevens. Got niggas in the east ride ATVs with Mac 11s.
First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here to this bitch. Don't mess with Texas. Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns, nigga.
Hey, see y'all from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back to Texas. I've been feeling like Luca, how I bought that shit a blessing. Number one rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your fucking weapon. A nigga try me or the guys, we got no choice but stretch him. If he survive these shots at first, bet he die on that stretcher. These diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny my next one. Hey, this Texas tea is what I drink. Sauce Walker had us dripping, Sauce having hoes in on drink. Young Nasa had us jigging, dipping, ain't know how to think. Now I got all these niggas stepping, swiping, catching plays. Hey.
We welcome you to the LFG playoffs on RSC. My name is TK Mitch, joined alongside CSX for tonight's game, and it should be a good one. It's Dreams, the well-known man versus the underdog Provo coming in tonight. As we welcome you into Provo. Game should have been in Wilmington, not sure. Back-to-back days where they have the wrong home team, but it's alright. Nothing a little scripting can't fix. As we welcome you in, TK Mitch alongside CSX. CSX, what's your early thoughts going into this?
Well, the underdog was kind of the story last year, Indianapolis, if I can even say that anymore. The story last year made it to the final, didn't win, lost to Boise, of course. But nonetheless, Wilmington with the LFG, I haven't kept really tracks into it, but it's basically Atlanta. I think this Atlanta team is good. They went back-to-back a few seasons ago. I don't see Provo doing much tonight, honestly. But who knows? Who knows?
This very stacked Wilmington team coming in here tonight with Dreams quarterback won back-to-back Legendary Bowls a couple seasons ago. In season 48 and 49 before Envycore, who's the #1 seed this year, won Legendary Bowl 50. So, as we are in the 52nd season of LFG, looking for a new champion. Last year, of course, going to Boise. The win over the underdogs, like you said, Indianapolis. Can we see an underdog story start tonight, CSX, with Provo possibly pulling an upset over Dreams? And what would be the keys to that? Don't know what happened to CSX. But,
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
He's back. But that's what I was saying. What would be probably the keys to winning this game and starting a Cinderella run for Provo?
Playing smart. I think a lot of these teams, smaller teams, playing really good teams, they get really impatient quickly. They'll start making dumb decisions. They'll throw interception, and then they'll start playing desperate, throwing the ball up 40 yards in the air when they don't need to. If Provo can you're probably going to throw a few interceptions, which is fine. Keep the game small and keep it running. Don't make no dumb decisions. That's how they would stay in this.
We are underway, CSX. It will be Kyan on the first play of the game, throwing an incompletion into the ground.
Looks like.
So an early laggy server. I don't know if that's just me. Gonna fire short. That is docked. The ball is free! But Beat comes up with it.
That's almost a nightmare start. That ball was on the ground. Someone had a chance to get that. Luckily, the offense retains.
Yes, CSX. But on
Okay.
3rd down and 8, gonna fire downfield. That is caught! Across the 50! Trying to get the sideline inside the 40! In the 30, all the way down inside the 25. A big play on 3rd down and 8 for Provo.
26, Wilmington, missed tackle, middle of the field. That blows that play up for big gains.
Kean fires short, and a short gain will bring up 2nd down and medium. Kean looking to throw, rolling out right. On a 3-man rush. One will drop back and guard the LOS. Still looking. Has all day on that right side. But he's pushed all the way back to his own 40. Still scanning. Really has nothing open. Finally just going to take a shot downfield. And it's incomplete. It wasn't really a shot downfield, but because of how far back he rolled.
Smart play. Yeah, don't throw the ball up. Don't end your drive having a dumb decision. Good throwaway.
CSX, I still remember San Francisco, Indianapolis last year. That's caught for a touchdown. And Provo's on the board first.
What a drive by Provo. Breaks right off his man. That's a dream-perfect drive.
So Beat to tack on the extra point and make it 7-0. And the kick is good. CSX, as I was saying before, I think it's just generally Provo. I don't know. I don't think that's how it's pronounced. I think it's just Provo. But as I was saying, of course, underdog team, San Francisco, if you remember last year, underdog versus underdog, Indianapolis, San Fran, Elite 8 last year. San Fran threw a interception in the closing minute to lose that game, the comeback. if you remember that, CSX.
I do that. That was the 19 versus 26 seed game, right?
Yes.
The two really high seed teams in a weird game. That was probably one of the weirdest games I've ever watched.
Yeah, that game was very defensive in the second half with a San Fran almost comeback that did not work out. Dreams gonna fire downfield. That is caught for a 37-yard gain.
Nothing you could really do there. That's actually good spacing by the receivers. Got too deep, leaves them open in the middle.
Looking, fire short. LMX has an 11-yard gain as we go to 3 minutes left in this first.
Provo.
Yeah.
Pro some.
However you say it. Second down and 4. Dreams fires end zone. Way out of bounds.
3rd and 4. I think they're going to go quick here. Quick pass over the middle. Nope. Oh,
Gonna
yep.
fire short. First down marker. First down and goal. Wilmington.
Good play. Let them wide open.
And how can this Provo defense stop Dreams? Gonna fire. Cannot get to the end zone, but he's gonna be inside the 5.
A nice play right there. The quarterback charges line of scrimmage. Receiver cuts to the left. Open play. Let's see if they can score.
Gonna roll out right. Fires. Screen pass. Dives in. Touchdown. Wilmington. The answer.
Nice play. They got all the blocks to that right side. TK, that should not be a touchdown, though. There are a lot more blue jerseys in that area than white.
Well, the blockers
Gotta get around the blocks.
held up amazing right there, as we're tied at 7 apiece. The other commentator tonight is CSX. Glad that he could join us. One of the greatest partners I've ever worked with.
Yeah, the second drive goes here per Provo, whichever one y'all like to call them.
So, it'll be Kean. He's looking to throw. He's going to fire. Down the sideline. Intercepted. Going the other way. Finally just going to take a knee around the 45. And an early mistake.
No. I don't even know what to say. I think you got to bullet that pass, though. Lurking DB in the back. Perfect read.
So first down and 15. Dreams will have the ball back. It'll be Bands. Fumble. Ball out of bounds.
I don't even know what he's doing. He's just jumping freely on that right sideline. Running backwards.
Second down and 11. Looking. Fires downfield. Man down there. Could not fit it in.
Well, that interception, that was definitely a weird route to the ball or something by that receiver, though. It did not look normal.
Third down
on the
and 11.
interception play.
Looking. Left side. Gonna fire. Cutting inside. He's got him. First down. First down and 15. Gonna fire short. That's Kevin on the LOS pass. And that's a 9-yard gain, CSX. Moving down the field.
You start to see similar plays that just keep working out.
Same play. Dives. Not in there, but he's gonna be at the inch line.
And eventually you got to find a way to stop it. Let's see if they run a screen again.
Fire screen. Did not get there. He lost yards. Provo's all over that.
Perfect read. Breaks the block. Tackle in the back.
Under a minute. Dreams gonna run. Dives in. Touchdown.
I got to see this one again. I don't know. Blockers just move to their left and right. Opens up the middle. Turnover leads to points.
14-7. The turnover comes up costly for Provo. And they're down by 7. And it's going to be interesting, CSX, on how Kean can respond. He throws the interception. It was a kind of a questionable 50-50 catchable pass. I'm not really sure what happened there, but...
Let's talk about that kick return. He just jumped right over the kick return.
Probably ended up being better for Provo, if I really have to say so. Watch out, pressure comes, wide open on the sideline is beat, and he's out of bounds with a 28-yard gain.
Oh, what a throw. Cross body, kind of just throwing it up for grabs. The DB kind of breaks, though, to his left, which leads him to the wide open completion.
Fires short, caught for 11, and he'll bring up second down and short.
See if this is the final possession of the quarter.
Kean rolling right on the two-man rush. Fires into the end zone. It is intercepted again.
Okay, so you're getting to this point of the game. 21 was wide open right side, and you're throwing up one-on-one balls. The only thing I don't like about what Provo's doing right now is the DBs are way better than your receivers. So right now, you're kind of folding. You need to get a stop on this drive and make some better throws if you're Kean.
Gonna fire. That is caught. Bands down the sideline. One man to beat. Trying to get there. Still saying on that right side. Inside the 15. Cuts it back inside. It will go all the way. 80 yards to the house.
Wow. It's a simple, it's just a 5-yard pass. Don't go for the hit stick. Go for the tackle. Let the blocks lead the way after that. Look at this block. That's number 3. Bringing it down. Cuts back up.
This PAT will be the final play of the first quarter. And it will just track inside that right 21-7 after 1.
So Provo does not have the ball start second half. Keep that in mind. They need a drive here. I honestly wouldn't hate to have a 10-play drive where you throw the ball 5-10 yards other times. If they can score on this drive, they'll be good. Just don't get desperate.
A must-score drive, it feels like, if you're Provo. CSX gonna fire short, 10-yard gain.
I mean, you're only down 14 points. It's just the momentum is swinging away.
Gonna look. Kean. Gonna just try to find something. He's gonna go with the LOS pass that goes nowhere. Wilmington's defense is all over the place.
Gotta throw the ball quicker right now if you're Kean. Taking too long.
Kean gonna look to throw. Gonna fire. Comeback route. Middle of the field. It's caught. Trying to get the edge. We'll cut it back inside. Another big answer. Provo will score. 59 yards.
What a move! Unbelievable, look at this. Watch this replay. The guy, green sleeves, wide open. 2 defenders, both miss. Cut through. Just like that. That's exactly what they needed. Sustained 71 said the game is over. I'd say otherwise. One big play puts them right back in it.
7-point game. The main key of this game so far has been 14 points off of turnovers for Wilmington.
Definitely. That was a drive they needed, though. Kean needed some confidence back. He just got it right there. That's not a touchback, by the way.
We'll get a return, as he will be out of bounds. Sorry about that stoppage right there on the stream. As it will be first down and 15. CSX, it feels like we haven't had time with all the turnovers to go over Dream's season this year. Would you want to go through that real fast, the season stats?
Dreams had a good year. 375 completion percentage. Top 5 in the LFG. 86 touchdowns. Nice number on the yards. 6,660.
Yeah, and CSX, as that's LMX downfield. Trying to score. 53-yard gain. As I was trying
Dream will find completions.
He will.
That number stands well.
10-yard gain. CSX, as I was trying to say before that big play, all those stats on there ranks within the top 5 of LFG. Only I can only highlight one with the graphic. But all 3 of those stats were top 5 in the LFG. Intercepted but out of bounds.
The words coming out my mouth. Luckily they didn't. I was going to say, well, Dreams now 14 for 17, passing the ball. 14 for 16, passing the ball. Only 2 incompletions.
Ew, he walked
man.
into a sack. So they're going to have to settle for 3.
But he's going to find the completions.
This to make
Dreams
it a
got-
10.
oh!
Oh, it's blocked.
Like I was saying, he's going to find those completions. But what a stop by Provo. And here we go. No points on that drive for Wilmington.
Gonna look, gotta watch out, get it off! Just does, it's incomplete!
Oh my goodness. So close.
Almost a disaster there. CSX gonna fire sideline, it's caught, beats again!
Nice throw. Confidence booster.
That left side for Provo has been the strong suit tonight. Gonna fire short, caught, 5-yard gain.
Smart. I like it. A lot of receivers running down the field. The down the field is pretty much locked. They might have a chance here. Man, press coverage.
Looking with 2:20 in the second, it's incomplete, a pop.
I would go back to the man here. It looks like they are. They're showing it. Pressed up here.
3rd down and 10. Must convert or the game will force you to punt. Or at least get some yards back and a fire. It's comeback. It's caught. Felipe. And a 1st down.
Nice comeback route. Nice play by the guy in front of him not to come after the ball. Kept his defender away. Good spacing.
Kean from the 40. Gonna step up and throw. Looked like a miscue. That was a low ball. I thought the DE was gonna have a play on it, CSX.
He did just something a little early.
Rolling right, under 2 minutes, comeback route, right side, popped again!
Such a risky throw. 3 defenders in that area. And here we go.
Big 3rd down or 15, or will the field goal unit have to come out for Provo? Minute 45 in the second. Play clock was down to 8 before he gets it off. Gotta watch out, can't afford a sack, gonna fire out route, incomplete!
What a block off the edge. I know it's incomplete, but that was almost a sack to kick him out of field goal range. Great block off the edge by the left guard. This is about a 54-yard try here.
To make it a 4-point game. It is drifting left, it will go off the upright, no good!
It was tracking. Just left off the post.
So a doink in the Sweet 16, a 9-yard gain and a 2nd down.
Dreams only not completed 3 of his passes so far. 281 so far for him.
CSX, this drive is probably one of the more important drives because if Wilmington can score right here, they get the ball coming out the half.
They do. This is if Provo can get a stop. Oh,
That was almost
Off the
an
hands.
interception.
here we go. They got 3rd down here. Can they
Big
get a
play
stop?
for Provo and their defense. Looking, fires short, caught, 8-yard gain.
I would not hate to see Provo run some man. They're sitting in zone. I want to see some man.
Looking, Dreams fires out route left side. Big hit, but he was down.
Something's not working here because they're completing a lot of short passes. This is a zone defense from what it looks like. And I mean, it's
Torching
just
him.
easy. It's just, at what point do you come out in a man? I mean, we saw it with Indianapolis last year, and it worked.
Fires right side. That is caught for a 5-yard gain. Timeout by Provo, actually. Or, no, yeah, that's a Provo timeout.
Yeah, Provo.
So they'll have 1 left in the half. I guess they're trying to play it where they can at least have a chance to get a touchdown before the half.
If they do, that would be a killer for Provo. It's a must stop right here. Like you
Looking,
were saying.
fires, comeback. 11-yard gain, 15 seconds, timeout, Wilmington this time. If you're Provo, you really just need to force a stop in these final 14 seconds. Force a field goal, anything besides a touchdown.
Got one timeout on each side.
Looking, time running out on Dreams, fires out of bounds. 1 yard gain. Possibly the final play. We might have 2 plays left.
Let's see. They're pressed up a little bit.
From the 13, looking, fires fast. He's got him. He's in.
It looked like they might have been sitting in man. It's a block battle. Won by the Wilmington player.
PAT is good. 28-14. Provo will have a chance, though, to have a play to bring it in within 1 possession as long as this ball goes into the end zone.
You're gonna help when we've seen it before.
We have. This will be a big play.
Only rushing 2.
Only rush 2, so Kean will have all the time in the world to get it off to the end zone. It will make it to the goal line. Tipped up, free in the air. It is caught. He is short.
It was on the inch line. Unbelievable. He caught it. It was swatted in the air, and then they downed it at the inch line. That's unlucky. So close. What a half.
So Wilmington will get the ball coming out the half. He gets to the 26-yard line before being pushed out of bounds with a chance to make it a 3-possession game. Looking, Dreams gonna fire downfield. That is caught. LMX trying to get the right side. Will just dive down.
So it seems like the middle linebacker this time, because the 2 guys playing short are up wide open, he leaves his position, leaves the middle of the field wide open.
Dreams rolling left, fires, comeback route. That is caught. Jiggy trying to get up and continue the run. Will just be tackled immediately with a 20-yard gain.
I mean, right now everything is open. Middle of the field was open again. They gotta press up.
Looking, fires short, cut, makes 2-man miss, but the dude on the ground gets back up and makes the tackle. Provo is getting rolled right now. They need a stop. Fires, end zone, he's open, and has him! Touchdown, Wilmington!
The defensive back loses the block battle. The ball's thrown up. He makes a move forward. This has been rough for Provo. I mean, their defense just has not played good, and I think the issue is they're playing too soft right now. I mean, your season's on the line. At what point do you go out here and score on this drive and play some man? Who cares if you get beat up over the top? You're getting beat all over the place, and you're down 3 possessions right now. They gotta not play soft. Lock in.
3:50 here in the third. Wilmington is up by 3 possessions. Provo, with a must-need score drive, what it feels like, that is beat, caught along the sideline before gets the hammer laid, but it's a first down.
Nice pass, another cross body, same guy. Had one earlier in the first half.
First down and 15 for Provo. Gonna fire downfield, man open on the right side this time. And another big hit, but he's down at the 25 of Wilmington.
Wilmington only had 1 defender on that right side of the field. Weak side. Nice play.
First and 15. Rolls right, fires short, caught, dives, 14-yard gain. Second down and short up coming from inside the 15. Under 3 left to play in the third. Looking, lobs, end zone, he's open, and he's got him for a Provo touchdown.
Good pass. Right over the top. Breaks away on the outside. Nice throw by Kean as well. And a nice response by Provo.
Kick is blocked, so it will be a 22-point, not a 22-point game, a 15-point game. My correction on that.
Halfway gone by. Third quarter.
So we'll get a return from Wilmington. They drop the ball on the goal line. He will try to get the outside edge, cuts it back, and actually gets some more yards out of the return to the 24-yard line.
Let's see if Provo's defense can make a stop. They have won this game. They just got to cover the middle of the field and the short. If they can do that, they have a chance.
Fires short, caught, missed the hit stick, 11-yard gain. For Dreams, it's felt like he's had all day to throw. These DNs for Provo have felt like they've done nothing. Fires, caught, makes a move, inside the 50, still going before he's finally tackled at the 45.
Let's tackle.
First down and 15. Dreams and this Wilmington offense keep it rolling. Fires, end zone, man on a burn. He overthrew it and it's intercepted.
There you go, the stop you needed. You got 3 safeties back there at one point. Dream's going to throw that one up one-on-one. Nice play by the safety. Provo's got life.
Provo down 2 possessions. If I'm Provo, I'm wasting all 2 minutes to get the 4th down. I do not want Dreams to have the ball. Oh my.
Yikes.
Almost a disaster. Fast pass is caught for 14 and a 3rd down and 1.
They could take a shot here, honestly.
Runs and has the 1st down on a gain of 3.
Also works. Nice play, get the 1st down.
Kean looking. Has all day. Gonna fire short. That is caught. He threw to the side that had a defender over there. I was thinking that he was gonna favor that right side.
Take your completions.
So Kean's gonna look from the middle of the field before he rolls out right. Fires, comeback, left side. Beat has it. What a game for Beat.
He's kept them in it. Another comeback route by him. Doing pretty well on that left side.
Approaching 1 minute here in the third. Fires short, caught, 6-yard gain.
Fourth down rule as well if this drive does make it there.
If I'm Provo, I want it to make it there. I don't want to give Dreams the ball back. Gonna run! And just short of a 1st down.
I might be doing that here.
Think so too.
30 seconds. Got a chance.
You can pretty much take it down to 10. Oh! A run that goes nowhere in a 4th down!
That was a mistake of a call. They're going to go for it. Here we go. That was a bad call. They got to respond.
A must-convert 4th down. In the closing seconds of this 3rd quarter. Everyone pulling for Provo. Better hold their air in. Looking. Kean. Pressure's coming. Gotta get it off. Pressured all the way back to his own 30. We could just see a toss. Trying to get his DE to O-lineman to recover. Finally buys some time before just firing. Get it into the end zone. 50-50. Tipped up and free. It is. Swatted again. Incomplete.
This play was doomed from the start. Pressure immediately in Kean's face. Rolls back for about 10-15 seconds. Just got to throw it up.
And
all that leads to the All that leads to the mistake on 3rd and inches on a handoff.
And now, if you're Provo, you have to have a stop. Barely have one this game. The interception thought was going to be a turning point. A 4th down stop by this Wilmington defense. And they're in the driver's seat right now. .430 left to play in the 4th quarter. As Dreams will look to throw. Tried to get it to LMX. The pass is incomplete, so a 2nd down and 15. That's the little wins that you need for Provo.
Looks like Provo kind of starting to play a little more man here, pressing up on their guys.
Gonna fire. LMX, same way. Got him! And a 1st down.
Kind of what they needed, though. That's a tight throw. Putting pressure into Dream.
Down inside Provo territory. A field goal will make it a 3-possession game.
Dream has only not completed 6 passes, 32 for 38.
Man and zone feels like it's not working for Provo right now. Big hit, but does not force the fumble. Instead, pushes them out of bounds. Which does stop the clock if you're Provo. What you need as much as that as possible, because it looks like Wilmington's about to make it a 3-possession game. 2nd down and 5. Fires. Man open. Got him. 1st and goal. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the game. Winner will go to the Elite 8. And right now it's looking like Dreams in Wilmington. 3 minutes left in the game. Looking. Fires. End zone. Incomplete.
Middle of the field was wide open. Kind of shocked he tossed it up. Smart, though. Throw it away. Live to see another down.
1st down marker is theoretically there. It is not 2nd down and goal, but it's almost physically impossible to get that. 3 minutes left. Dangerous pass! Incomplete! Why would you swat?
Intercept the ball! Come on! Blue jerseys all around. Bad decision by Dream, but he lives.
Looking, Dreams, fires, caught. Down to the 1. 4th down and goal.
The 2. Here we go. 1.5, honestly. They need a stop. This has got to be a stop for Provo. Season on the line, pretty much.
Send the pressure up the middle. He's going to fake the run. Looks, lobs, cut, touchdown.
They all jumped so early. They all jumped early. There were 3 defenders. They just all jumped early. All of them.
PAT to extend the lead is good. 42 to 20.
Provo was so close getting a stop there.
Had the interception, had the goal line stop, jumped early, swatted the ball. It's been that kind of night.
Got a score here. I never say it's over with the 4th and 25s. Because anything can happen. Still a lot of time. Each team, all 3 timeouts.
Got to score 3 touchdowns and at least convert 1 2-point conversion. That's caught across the middle. 42-yard gain. That's how you get it started.
Big plays like that and kickstart a drive. Got to score quick, though.
Season in the balance if they cannot convert 3 touchdowns. Fires. Incomplete.
Surely what that was. Maybe just an overthrow. The only thing now is that it looks like Wilmington kind of playing a little more back, leaving them short open. Deep's covered.
Into the end zone! Intercepted! That's the ball game!
That was kind of desperate. Like I was saying, though, they kind of pushed back into. That's the right time to play a zone. You're up up somewhat big. Your opponent needs a big score. Throws it up into double coverage.
Gonna fire. Oh, you need that interception. Can't be swatting. Down by 3 scores.
I don't know what they're doing at this point.
We're going to send 3, trying to force some type of mistake by Dreams. Going to fire 9-yard gain. And a 3rd down. And a must stop.
This is a game Provo could really be in. A few plays and a few mistakes away.
A minute and 30 left. Wilmington clearly in the driver's seat. Wasting time before Dreams gets it off. A 1st down seals it. Pump fakes. Did not get his defender jumping. Still looking. Middle of the field open. He's going to take a shot downfield towards Jiggy. He has him down there. Incomplete. So going to go for it on 4th down. Weird decision. Got to get a stop, though. They have people in bunches before they all break out. Gonna fire, middle of the field, open, and caught!
It's been how the seasons go. You got 2 Wilmington players on the right, all your defense on the right, no one over the middle. They'll
Gotta
take
force
down
a
the final
fumble.
plays. This is a rough out for Provo because, I mean, their defense did not play good tonight. We go talk about in the final minutes.
Gonna fire short, caught. Hey, can one of the RSC administrators in here who's watching the stream, will you raid this stream the Cowboys after?
Just want to say, great scoreboard, RSC production. Great job producing all the graphics, animations, all that. Great crew to be with.
Thank you, CSX. Thank you for joining us
Continuing
today.
coverage.
25 seconds left in the Sweet 16 game and another SWAT.
I'm going to say Dream did not... He did play good tonight, but this was not a performance that... He had some mistakes. This team will be beatable down the line.
Fires, LMX has it, 7-yard gain. Will they wind down the clock? It is a 4th down. Time winding down. I'm sure this will more than likely be the final play of the game.
It is going to be a fun next game. Whichever team comes next for Dream, it is going to be a fun one. Provo put up a fight, but not enough tonight.
Ball was intercepted on the goal line with 2 seconds left, so we will have one final play. Wilmington going to send everyone back. They will send 2, more like 3. Key in. Watch out. Pressure comes. Finally, we'll just get it off. This ball will make it into the end zone. It is caught. Same way the first half ended. The second half will end. He's short of the end zone. Wilmington rolls into the Elite Eight with a 42-20 victory over Provo. Let's see our MVP is, and we'll wrap it up after that.
Long Beach just took a 34-25 lead over Madison. Cowboy Crab gonna take it away.
Yep, get it over the Cowboy Crab. For TK Mitch, CSX, the whole RSC crew, good night. We'll see you in the Elite Eight.